There's such a difference in how you can show up depending on how you feel in the morning. Because when you start your morning is how it's going to reflect on your whole day. And if you just jump into your day, then you'll start feeling better and better as time goes on, because you're like, oh, it's just the morning time. And then you start on your task list and see, it can go down this way. I mean, this is probably what you're doing right now. And if you're not, then let's think about the next step. So if you are getting up and rolling out of your bed and just jumping into your day, doing your task list, then something is going to be happening in the day that you don't want it to happen. Does that make sense? Like if you start your day and you can't get to just at least 1 minute to 2 hours of really spending time to get yourself focused, our mind can take us on crazy places. So let's say you start your day and you're starting to feel really good because you're in your task list, you got your coffee, you're going, you're rocking. Your frequency's probably right here. You're not feeling bad, so you're not in a low energy, but you never gave yourself a moment to lift yourself up a little bit higher. So now you're just in status quo. So if anybody, comes at you for the day or there's something that's just not working, it's like, oh my God, it's just like everything. Nothing ever works. This is the day that everything happens. And you start going down that rabbit hole, but you only have so much space to go down into the rabbit hole until you start feeling yucky, stomach hurting, frustrated, grabbing for stuff to help you get through the day. You know how that can work. But what if you don't do that? Now, all that stuff can happen, but if you really start your day and you're creating a very healthy mindset, you're like, yes, I got this. I want to make sure that I really step into taking care of my body, and that could just be through the mind. I want to get my mind so then I feel the gratitude. Not just, oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, this is great. Nothing like that. Nothing just like fabulous, because fabulous is just the beginning. It's when you lift yourself and you start feeling a shift in your body energetically. Now you know that your day is going to be something that you haven't experienced because you can tell it's a new day. You can feel that your identity is something different. You've almost walked out of that past suit that you were wearing the day before, the week before, the month before, the year before, the years before, and all that stuff that ever happened. You naysayed yourself. You told yourself that you weren't worthy of things. You shared with yourself that you are not worthy. And it goes on and on. So if you're not clearing your day, your past history follows you. And if something triggers you, right there, you're going to have that picture, your brain, your synapses, everything's going to come at you, and your body already knows how to react. And with all the adrenaline and your overwork in your liver, your mind already knows what to say. When you bring yourself up and you start recognizing that you're not bringing your whole past, you've made that decision for the day. You've made that decision that you don't want to show up a certain way. Whatever that certain way is, right? Like whatever that way is, those people that really don't enjoy you because you just go off on them. Or that you don't, that you silence yourself, that you actually shut your vocals down. And you're just like, I'm not going to give the time of the day because blah, 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 whatever your story is. You show up in a higher level, grounded. You've done quiet work, meditation, maybe writing, maybe you're working through something. Maybe you want to go lift some metal and really feel the strength of your body and the stuff you can do if you keep working in that area of muscle work, of cardio, of mindset. All of a sudden, you don't see your limitations, but you truly see what's there available for you. If you start going down that route, nothing will stop you. So whatever goal you have, you're always going to have it way ahead. You can see far, far ahead where you want to go. You're like, I want to be right there. And you're right here, right in the middle. Good morning. Good morning. But right here isn't bad. Even though you want to be right here isn't bad. You're in the middle of the minutia. But every day you pull yourself out of that minutia, your body feels lighter. And you can still see that motivation, mindset. You can see where you're going in that goal. But being right here behind your goal, it's going to feel comfortable. Because you're going to start saying, that's where I'm going. I'm not going to control that path. I know that if I keep focusing in on it, things are going to come to me. I'm going to make those right decisions. And every day that you make those new decisions, those are your celebrations. I call it the fit process. You're focusing, you're integrating, you're transforming, but it's a double T. The other T is thrive. You're celebrating the celebration. You're thriving. You're celebrating. So you see every single day something powerful has happened. Yes, some things didn't go the way you expected, but you're on a new track here. You can't expect for your day to go exactly the way it wants to go because you can never quantum leap. You can only see black and white, what is right there if you're controlling it. But if you see your goal and you love on where you are in the gap, because you're never going to get to that full goal, because in this you become very creative. When you become very creative, you can start seeing, let me back up a moment. You get creative, and so big goals start happening, big energy, positivity. You know that you can move forward. There's nothing stopping you. Whatever you want, it's not a dream anymore. If you want that Lamborghini, you're going to know and be driven by receiving that Lamborghini. And you're going to find ways and in your path that's going to get you there. If you want that house, if you want that love, if you want that part of your business to grow, if you want your health. And I know this because I was on medicine for 20 years. And to be off of medicine for 8 years now, and thyroid, it takes care of every cell in your body. So why am I here? It's this stuff. Let's keep moving forward instead of naysaying ourselves from all the past history. Right now, you get the moment to make the decision right here. If you're on video, think about this. Where do you want to go right now? What's the thing that you want to do that you think that I have never been able to do that? There's no way I can get to that. Everybody else has that. That is you yearning and limiting yourself. And maybe you're focused on stuff that you really, really don't want. But you want it because everybody else has it. So make that decision right now. What's the goal that's over here? How can you enjoy it today? Because you know you're getting there. And every time that you're allowing things to come into your life, there's new things coming into your life. There's new celebrations. 1%, 100% of your goal, whatever. I've never gotten 100% of my goal. Because you're always looking forward. Presence brings in a strong stamina. Less anxiety, maybe no anxiety because you're not thinking about the future. You just know the goal's there, but it's bringing you energy of how to get there. So make that decision. This is hashtag Truth Friday. And we're locking arms today because any decision you make is we're changing and updating this world. There is no more blaming and shaming. We're going to stop blaming and shaming ourselves, tell ourselves that we love ourselves so that we move forward. Stopping yourself in your tracks. Keep moving forward. Feel it. Taste it. Feel the energy in your body. Excite your body. I call this sexy energy. I call all your food sexy food. Get into it. Get into it. Because everything is going to be powerful as long as your truth and your Truth Friday. You have an excellent weekend. Think about what you want to bring in next Friday. Let's see where you go with that. I love you. I love you. I love myself too. We're learning. We're learning to stop blaming and shaming. We're learning how to hashtag speaker us. Locking arms. Let's change this world. Appreciate you.